I'm marrying Cane. He did a decent job, didn't he? So any dalliance between you two is now over.
Oh, yeah, you got it. That's done.
Look, F.
It's business. I got it. There's nothing to talk about.
Listen, she's just trying to make it seem like something that it's not.
That's not what I asked you.
I don't get why it feels like I'm always being backed into a fucking corner where I gotta prove how I feel. I got you. All right, no matter what, I got you.
That's all I ask.
Now it's a fucking war.
It's time for Cane and Noma to go.
They've been plotting against me, fucking with our business.
Tariq, you'll have to take out Carter.
I'm fucking tired of those motherfuckers thinking they can stand against me.
Fuck you gonna do now, Tariq?
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video. We're in the final stretch of season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost, the last and final season, and we know shit about to get popping in episode 9 especially. But in this specific video, I want to focus on Cane, and this is a theory that I personally have, and I hope that this is the direction they choose to go in with his character, where he betrays and kills Noma to be with Effie. They've been setting up this Effie and Cane relationship since season 3. Just on again, off again, on again. They care about each other, they really don't. They do, they don't. It's business, all this and that, and they've been continuing it. And now with the new sneak peek in episode 9, we do see that Effie and Cane is gonna hook up again, but this is also the episode where Noma and Cane's wedding is supposed to take place, as the episode is titled Married to the Game. So with this all happening, I'm expecting Cane to possibly use this marriage as an opportunity. Him and Noma get married, possibly take her business and assets, she get killed, and him and Effie could be together. I'm gonna break down all the clues and details of if this theory is possible, then how it all will go down and take place. So feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So for starters, once again, we got the episode 409 description, Married to the Game, and it says a union that should bring the Tejadas and Noma together couldn't appear to be further apart. Tariq and Monet are sent on a seemingly simple mission. They find it much more than meets the eye. Now obviously with the title once again being Married to the Game, and it's talking about a union bringing everyone together, this is obviously referencing the wedding that's supposed to take place between Noma and Cane. We know that shit is not gonna go down as planned. Now will it have something to do with Monet and Tariq, their whole plan to take down Noma and Carter, or could Cane possibly have a hand in this as well? Now let me explain. So over the course of this entire season, as Cane and Noma started to get closer together and Effie started to pick up on that, they've been getting into multiple arguments about this situation, and Cane has basically stuck with the same mindset that she's thinking about that robot shit and going to Stanford and all this and that he's trying to play the long game and protect his future as well.
I have robot shit taking me out of New York, you know? I'm thinking about my long game too.
Great.
So he's been working closely with Noma, basically being her right hand ever since then, and it's caused a rift in him and Effie's relationship. But things start to pick back up after Effie almost got killed when Carter and his task force raided the Russians, and she got caught. She almost got bodied twice, but she ended up barely escaping. He goes back, talks to Noma, get the information from her, and she kind of pissed about it because he asked about Effie and shit like that.
Is Effie there?
How cute. You're concerned for your little girlfriend. Let me know if she needs anything. Dusty.
And she knew he was about to go check up on her. She called her Dusty and all types of shit, and Cane does eventually go check on Effie though. And in this conversation, we could see that he reassures her that he does care about her, and she tells him that she don't know how much longer she could do this. So he holds her hand because she's still, like, you know, kind of shaking from almost dying and shit. And even the next day, he's trying to help her find a way to get out from under Noma. Say if she find the snitch who told about the Russian Russian raid and everything like that, she could use this as leverage or as an opportunity to leave. So he helps her with this whole situation. Of course, finding out about Carter's organization, them being dirty, he linked the name Felicia back to the girl who beat up Diana and everything like that. And everything looks like it's going smooth for their relationship. She said, okay, I'm gonna stay here at this crib. If you want me to, I'll be here when you get back and everything like that. Just let me know. So it looks like they're about to get back together. But of course, this leads into Cane standing her up, proposing to Noma and everything like that. And they're on the outs once again. Now, all that brings us to where we are now, what we just seen in episode 8 and what we're gonna see in episode 9. So after finding out this information and being asked to create Cane a social media profile, he tries to talk to her. She brushes him off like it's just business, it's whatever, I get it. Trying to act like she doesn't give a fuck. He tries to go see her and talk to her once again. She slams the door in his face, and then finally they do sit down and have a conversation with one another.
I thought you were the one person that understood me.
I do.
You don't. Effie is always looking out for Effie. What happened to you? Do this one thing for Noma and you're off the hook.
And she says all she wants to know is he's gonna be there for her when that time comes. And he says he got her. No matter what happens, he got her. So that lets me know that he's gonna trump her over whatever comes his way going forward, or at least that's how I took that statement, and that's what I expect to happen. So now going in episode 9, we see 3 key things in the trailer I want to point out that could possibly have something to do with Cane picking Effie in the end and possibly eliminating Noma. First off, obviously them sleeping together. Obviously, I think this is gonna take place before the wedding or sometime before then. They just get caught up in a moment or whatever. But I think this is when he's gonna come to the realization that that's who he want to be with. We even kind of see him looking nervous when he's putting on his suit and tie and everything like that. It looks like he's contemplating if he really even wants to go through with it, if this is the decision that he wants to make. So that's the first key detail to point out. Second off, obviously we see Noma pointing and shooting the gun at someone. Now we have no idea who this could be, and it's a lot of different people. Monet, we also see Drew and Diana in this scene shooting a gun, but also some other people to look out for are the Russians. They are returning in this episode for whatever reason. We're gonna have to wait and see, but remember, the Russians have the closest connection to Effie, so I think it's possible if they do decide to work together to take out Noma, to be together, the Russians could be the one on their side. Quick side note that I want to point out, it does seem like the Russians and Drew and Diana are in the same location. That's who's shooting at each other, and Drew and Diana does take out the nigga that's with the main Russian nigga. I don't remember bro name, I'm not gonna even lie. So we know for sure what if Cane does have a plan after all of this, he's definitely not working with his siblings or his family at this time, and that could cause problems. But that's for another video. We're gonna make a whole video on the Tejadas and which one of them won't be making it out this season. And I think Cane, he has Noma's trust, so he has the best opportunity to eliminate her. So I don't know who Noma's shooting back at yet, but the circumstances are in place for Cane to get the upper hand and be able to take her out. Now, I probably should have added this somewhere towards the beginning, but the only reason I even have a theory or idea about them going in this direction is because Cane has, like, it felt like he ain't did shit this season, like, and he don't really got no kills. Like, I don't think he killed anybody this season so far, so I'm expecting something major out of him. And once again, with them setting up this Effie situation with him so much, I expect something to come from that, especially because Effie is another character who I've been saying this entire season hasn't really done anything, that if she wasn't here at all, everything would have been the exact same, to be honest. So I think this is the way to kind of make shit right with their storyline, especially with this being the last and final season. I don't see Carter or Noma making it out, so making Cane betray her for Effie is the best possible option in my opinion. Do they still get a happy ending? I doubt that, but it's a good direction to take the story in my opinion once again. Overall though, that's it for this video. You guys can leave your thoughts and opinions on everything down below. Let me know if this is the direction that you wanted to go or you expected to go, or how you just see everything playing out, especially with these two characters, Cane and Effie. I feel like they're less tied to what's actually going on with like the Carter situation, everything like that. They don't feel like the main players, but I think they could play a big role if they're utilized right. because they really haven't been this entire season. Also, let me know the rest of the deaths that you guys expect. I'm gonna be making a video on that before episode 9 comes out. Once again, this episode looks crazy, and thank God, because episode 8 was boring as shit if we being honest. So as usual, you guys can leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see before 9. And also, hey, if someone gets them episodes early, y'all gotta run to my comments and let me know. You got to. Come on now. If the episodes are always liable to leak early, especially after 9, if someone gets 10 early, put it in them comments down below. But I'm out.